Hey everyone, Shannon Kinney here. I'm the founder and client success officer at Dream Local Digital. And I wanted to share with you something that's just been on my mind a lot lately. And that is really that, growing a business is a lot of work, right? And things change all the time. But also, there are life cycles in businesses that change. And we've helped thousands of businesses over the 15 years of Dream Local Digital. And I've met with so many of you in person events, webinars, and on Zooms and on phone calls. And one of the things that I've seen is that businesses have phases. In the beginning, they're trying to really do everything themselves to control costs, but they want to grow. And there's some life cycle commonalities. But I wanted to look at the two kinds of businesses that we see a lot. Small businesses that are smaller and trying to do more of their marketing themselves, and then high growth businesses that even if they are doing some of it themselves, their trajectory of what they expect for results is higher. The amount of time, money, and effort they spend on marketing is higher because they're trying to throw gas on the fire to grow that business. So when I think about those two different types of business owners that we talk to so often, I wanted to put together some content on how do you navigate it? How do you navigate the marketing maze and really figure it out when you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a small business or a high growth business? Here at Dream Local Digital, we're with you on either journey that you're on at any phase you're in your marketing. And we're here to support you. But in this post, let's talk a little bit about how to navigate that maze. So, what I really wanted to talk about first is the understanding the difference, right? Like, where am I? Am I a small business? There's only a few of us, or am I high growth? Where am I? Because frankly, plenty of small businesses have more employees than high growth ones. It's not just about employee count. So really think about it in the way I mentioned before. Small businesses have focused goals and they have a lower budget, either for to spend or time, resources to put into marketing. But marketing is important, but they're dealing with just a different set of expectations about what marketing can actually drive. And a higher growth venture is trying to scale. They're trying to expand into 5 states, or they're trying to get another 150 customers really quickly. They're focused on bigger outcomes from marketing. They need bigger outcomes from marketing. And as a result, they need to invest more, either time, money, other resources. So that's really the difference that I'm delineating. There's plenty of smaller businesses with high growth expectations. There's plenty of high growth businesses with just, with a smaller footprint in the beginning, but it's a mindset really that I'm talking about. So how do you navigate this maze, right? When you're a small business, you're really thinking about sustainability, right? Surviving, sustainability, reaching the market that you're in, whether it's a local market or a specific target market. And you're thinking about brand awareness, like making people know that you're there. So the things that, how you promote yourself is really to focus on your target audience. And then I want you to think about the 3 different levels of the purchase funnel. Like, awareness is when somebody's first starting to think about your product or service. I want you to add value at each level. So when you're in awareness and it's at that I'm just starting to think about it phase, this is where you're trying to get engagement on social media. You're using videos or content to make sure they know you're here. Maybe you have an event and invite people in if you have an offline business. But you're trying to increase visibility and drive traffic to either your business, your website, or both. That's what you're doing at the top, the awareness phase. The second phase is consideration in the funnel. This is where people are trying to think, should I buy from them or them? Do I do it myself or ask for help? Do I buy this or that? Right? Once you've captured their attention and they know where you are, it's time to start nurturing those people and helping them make their business decision. Things like comparison charts, guides to choose a blank, guides to plan your blank. Like you're helping them get to the next level where they go from thinking about it, considering it, to doing it. Then finally, conversion, closing the deals where the rubber meets the road. This is where you offer incentives, discounts, limited time promotions, maybe a tool or an offer to pull somebody in and upsell. That's where you're trying to convert them. So for our small businesses, we've helped thousands of small businesses over the years. Like I've worked with, there's very few types of businesses I haven't touched at least once over the years. And we love our small business clients. We even have a coaching program just for them. If you're trying to do your marketing yourselves, visit skillsbuilder.dreamlocal.com. You'll find your tribe of small business owners who are sharing together. They're using the self-guided modules that we have. They're talking to each other, community. They're jumping in on live coaching sessions with us to get their questions answered in real time and make sure that the time and money they're spending is making them money. Now, when you're a high growth venture, this is a totally different game. You're thinking about scale, right? And this is definitely the zone that I'm in all the time. I don't want 2 more customers. I need to figure out how to get 20, 30, 200, right? Like you're focusing on growing aggressively. And when that happens, your marketing goals are very different, right? Like one response to a survey wouldn't be considered great if you're in a high growth space. And so as a result, your expectations are higher. You're trying to get much more. You're looking for dominance in a space. You're looking for volumes of inquiries and or customers. You are investing more time and money in your marketing and your sales effort. So again, if we bring it back to how do you master it, you really tailor your messaging and add value to your target audience at each stage in that purchase funnel. When you're in the awareness, you really think, small businesses are trying to build awareness. High growth ventures are trying to amplify it. You're trying to get tons of people seeing what you're doing. And as a result, one of the things that we often recommend here is what we call a Dream 100. You want to find other people that you can collaborate with that have the same target audience you're trying to reach and join them or do something together so that you can expose yourself to their audience, right? You don't want just to try to get 1 or 2 yourself. You want to try to get somebody who has 10,000 or more. And if you have questions about the Dream 100, we've got a blog post on our blog about that, or drop me a line. I'd be happy to share with you how that can work for you. But paid advertising, strategic collaborations like a Dream 100, influencer partnerships, all of those can help you amplify. You're trying to really get in front of audiences that need what you have versus growing it incrementally over time yourself. Number 2, when you start getting into that consideration phase, when you have a larger audience and more resources at your disposal, you can afford to be more aggressive here, right? So this is where you want to create great content that helps people make those decisions, but maybe has an aggressive offer or a free value add to try to pull people in. You can also use retargeting campaigns. So if somebody went to your website and then they leave, you want to follow them with advertising. You might invest in personalized messaging. I had somebody today actually send me a video about an idea that they had about my LinkedIn profile, right? And it was a personalized video. He spent 5 minutes and 38 seconds sharing his idea with me. And I was like, you know what? Great. Thanks for adding that value. And I'll book a call with you. I'll learn a little bit more. And maybe we can work together to serve, my audiences. And then finally, conversion. Closing the deal becomes even more important as your business scales. Like I know for me, every time that bell rings when a new client comes in, we get really fired up because we want to hear it ring a lot. Now for you, this is where analytics matter and testing matters. You put your offer out there And if you're not seeing the results you want, try another offer, pull that one back, maybe launch one or two, which one's working better, and invest more in that. We actually have a tool where we'll buy ads on Facebook and Google, and the system will automatically put budget on which one's working. You want to really be kicking in the fire, right? When you're trying to make this work for you. So, for growth oriented businesses, you really want to have systems to measure what's working, and be able to put more fuel in the fire where you're seeing it work. So for growth oriented businesses, we've got a fantastic offering. We have a lot of services that we do. If you need help with your marketing, let me know. We specialize in working with high growth companies. We also have a strategic growth accelerator, which is a $27 a month membership that gets you access to a peer group where you can share what's working and not working. I jump in all the time and talk about what we're doing. It comes with a newsletter, alerts about things that you need to know about as a high growth CEO or marketing leader, and much more. So, wherever you are in your journey, whether you're a small business, whether you're a high growth, whether you're just starting, or whether you're a sophisticated business that's trying to get an edge, we've got things to help you. Definitely let me know. It would be my pleasure to serve you in any way. So thanks for joining us and reading this blog post and watching this video. If there's any topic that you'd love to see me cover that you wish you knew more about, hit me up. I would love it. You can find me on any social network, DM me, or you can click the links in this post. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Talk soon.